Hey all. Had a request from a friend whose daughter is trying to learn this one. So I'll try to go through a lesson that's fairly simple. The first thing is, if you're going to play along with the recording of it, I think they're tuned slightly down. Not sure, but the low, your E would be this. Is this. And when you play your G chord on this one, sometimes you'd play a G with just 3 fingers with the B string open. On this one you want to play it with the G string covered at the 3rd fret. So you got, sorry, with the B string covered 3rd fret. So it would sound like this. So it starts with this little and that, let's break this down into pieces, because when you break it down and do it in one little section at a time, it's actually not difficult at all. So you start with, so that's G string at, E string at 3rd fret, the G note. That next part is A string hammered on at the 2nd fret, and then D string hammered on at the 2nd fret. That last one is D string open, then at the 2nd fret. So the first one, on the A string, you pluck it once and hammer it on. On the D string, you're actually plucking it twice. So far it's just this. Right, and then you just strum it through. The B and the high E, stay covered at the 3rd fret through this little thing. And it's a good one to exercise your strumming, because it's not a mechanical kind of strum, it's really a feel kind of strum. So you're here. So you're back to G. That second part is, so it's D string 2nd fret, open G string, D string 2nd fret, and then D string open. Then into a G chord. Then back to the beginning. So that's where we are so far, and then this next part goes. That one is D string 2nd fret, then open, D string open, then A string 2nd fret, and then A string open, into this chord, which is exactly the same as the E minor one you just did, except now the A string's open. I like it better with the G string open on that one rather than covered at the 2nd fret, so you make it a 7th chord. So that chord is A string open, D at 2nd, G open, and again all throughout this, B and E cover the 3rd fret. So after this, that's A string hammered on to the 2nd fret, then string to a G chord. Alright, now we're going to assume the little guitar, that's all through, and now we're into the 1st fret, the 1st verse. So, right, he hits a C. You want to play the bass note, the G bass note on that C chord. So it's a C, but cover the G note, E string 3rd fret. That's a D, and on the D you want to, again if you're a purist, you want to cover the low E string at the 2nd fret, reach over with your thumb. You don't have to, but you can hear that note. It is hitting that low note, which again is the same note as this high E string. Those are both. So it's just another note on the D chord. G. You can sort of play around with those G chords by hammering the A string of the second fret. Can you tell the green field? D from the cold steel C. Ray. Down to A minor. G. Then to the C. D. Same old ground, that part. C. A minor. Do you think you can tell? Let's right back to the intro, the beginning. And that's the whole thing. Fairly simple if you just do one little phrase at a time. It kind of goes heavy into that last verse, but it is a good one for training your strumming to get a little bit more intense in places and a little softer in places. It's a good practice one. So good luck.